Hi everyone, welcome to DOdaily, Tuesday training. It's Des here. Pleased to report I've just completed my solidarity session here in Nottingham. My Tuesday training, got out for a small run, of course with my hand. It's been really difficult recently. Steady one, slow plod, smooth flat route which didn't disturb things too much. Still a bit achy, but I've been encouraged by the GP to get out and do my activity, and that's what it's all about sometimes, isn't it? Getting in some miles regardless of what it is. A lot of times I walk, tonight was a slow plod, but really pleased, feel part of the group again, and that's been important for me to get back to. Whilst the groups go on, whether I'm there or not, it's important for me to enjoy it. It was a small group tonight, just a few of us, but that doesn't matter. It's just about getting out there and getting in that activity. And it was really important because today I set a challenge, and this is what I'm going to speak about on DOdaily. I'm going to set the challenge to anybody looking in. Through Do Running, the running group I host here in Nottingham, I decided that I'd set the guys the challenge of completing 5k a day. Not just running, you can walk it, you can swim it, you can cycle it. It's quite a long swim, isn't it? But whichever way you can cover 5k, I've set them the challenge of doing that for the 25 days to Christmas. The best advent calendar you'll ever complete. An opportunity to get out there when life can be busy, when we can be a little bit overindulgent with everything that's going on. Not discouraging that. It's a chance to stay on top of your activity, not completely disregard it, and achieve something in the process. That's what it's about. It's about support and encouragement to do something that finishes on Christmas Day. And I can assure you, if you get out there and getting a 5k in any shape or form on Christmas Day, knowing you've done it for the whole of December, it'll make for an even better day. This is something I've used in the past, tried and tested for myself. One of the things that really got me into running, I stumbled across the idea. I was viewing a group in London, sort of found it on Twitter, and then sort of joined a Facebook group, and it was absolutely amazing. The guys who was involved in that really embraced the idea, took social media to another level. That's what I'm encouraging anybody who takes part, is to use social media to post your pictures, post your maps, anything quirky you see. Use the number of the day. For example, if it's the 3rd, find a 3. If it's the 21st, find something that relates to 21. Just gives it that little bit of sort of purpose and gives you intention whilst you're out there, lets you know where you are, helps you sort of tick along. But it's absolutely brilliant in making you accountable to the month, to yourself, doing that activity. It's absolutely fantastic. Like I say, when I've done it in previous years, it's really put me in a good position. This year, as much as ever, I need to get back into great routines. I need to sort of start enjoying my activity, whether it is a walk or run. I'd like to run as many as I can, but we'll see how that goes. But it's a great way for me to sort of start building that routine again without doing too much. Like I say, there's different choices in the activity. It's open to absolutely all levels and abilities. Check out all the social media links at the end of the video. There's a big post in the closed Facebook Do Running group, so please check that out. Putting this out to absolutely anyone, existing Do Running members, people who have just been looking in on DOdaily. It'd be great to have lots of people taking part. I'll do an update daily throughout December and letting people know. I'm encouraging people, like I say, to post their pictures, post anything they feel sort of relates to it that can support and encourage, like other people's posts, encourage them, say to them, well done. It's a time for goodwill and all that, great spirit. So let's use it to its maximum potential. Don't be shy, get out there, do it, tell everybody what you've done. When I've done it in this group in the past, this London-based group I mentioned, people was looking in from all over the world. It was almost like my wall was just full of all these posts. And what's wrong with that? People might go, I don't want to see that. That's brilliant. Kind of forgot about everything else that was going on because I was so engrossed in this challenge. And that's brilliant, isn't it? Because sometimes we see stuff we don't want to see. Don't get me wrong, you still see the stuff you look for, you still see your friends' stuff, but it's a great way of just to really throw yourself into something and remember why we actually love taking part in activity. On top of all that, the benefits it gives, like I say, it keeps you sort of fit and well. It might keep the weight down, a few too many mince pies and glasses of wine, and on the day itself, on Christmas Day, it all becomes important. I've heard so many times over the years, people say to me, you don't run on Christmas Day, do you? A bit like your birthday as well, you don't run on your birthday. Absolutely, that's the most important time to do it. There's such things as park run these days to get out to on Christmas Day, and it's an amazing time to come together and to culminate such a challenge, to do something pretty epic. For some, this will be pretty straightforward. I know lots of guys who run every day, who run in large streaks, but for many, this is just something we can do to tick off the year, and like I say, but the best advent calendar you ever complete. Forget the chocolate, forget the beer, forget whatever else they put in these things these days. Open the door and get out there for some sort of activity. I can assure you'll be so glad you did. So please join the challenge. I thought I'd use Tuesday training for that. There's a couple of ways you can use what do running do, to keep you going. Here in Nottingham, we host 3 regular sessions. I, of course, talk about the different motivations, but the 3 sessions, you could attend those. If you're not attending in person, attend virtually. There's park run. There's 4 already in a week. There's the accountability of attending 4 activity sessions. You can walk, run, cycle, swim, like I say, do whichever you want. And then it's just a case of filling the gaps, isn't it? Join the people who are taking part here, and I can assure you it'll be great spirit when we're doing our Wednesday workout tomorrow with day 1. What a great day to start. Be really enjoyable. I'll be encouraging the guys there to get involved. And for the quirkiest post, whilst there's no competition, whilst it's free and there's no competition in terms of completing, what I will do is offer a £25 do running voucher for all those that post in through all the social media, the various platforms, tagging us using the relevant tags. For the quirkiest post, for the one I find most amusing, I'll offer a £25 voucher for doing, whether it's a big bobble hat or a t-shirt or an event we do in the future. Just something to help you along, to inspire you to get involved in the social media side. Again, I'm making a big plan that I'm not playing that down. That's what it's all about. Let it overtake your wall. What harm can be done? And it doesn't require big long write-ups. If you want to say why you've got a lot from it, the reason I go big on that is a few years ago when I did this challenge initially, I won a prize. I won a prize by doing it, and it felt amazing. And it was day 17. So here's one idea of how you can use it to post. Where I lived, the 17 bus ran just by it, so I took a picture and tagged it ultimate bus. The guys who were hosting it find it quite funny. The number 17 bus, me stood in front of it. And it's just one way of sort of showing what I was doing, and like I say, adding that accountability to the run. It's a great way of promoting inclusiveness, togetherness, inviting people of all levels and abilities, like I say, but also having a little bit of fun and adding a bit of spirit into Christmas. Just 1 or 2 other ideas to help you along. There was a time on day 4 when I did it. I did 4 miles at 4 a.m. on the 4th. Things like that. People do quirky Strava maps. They do quirky pictures of their food, all sorts of different things. So it's just about getting involved, guys. Tuesday training seemed like a perfect opportunity to introduce this, to explain it. It'd be great if you can get involved. Comment daily below what you've been up to, of course, on the Facebook, on the Instagram, on Twitter, all those things we use. On Strava, tag your runs as well. It'd be absolutely brilliant. I can assure you it'll help me and it'll inspire others at the same time. It's a great way to get involved in a group activity when things are just looking a bit tricky with contact and how things are going, do you know, it might just be the thing to take your mind off it. Give it a go, guys. Get involved. Today, I got out there for a pre-active Advent, I've called it. Active Advent challenge. Do you know I can at least get that distance in. So from tomorrow, I'll be looking to complete it every day up until Christmas Day. Looking to enjoy it, looking to really embrace it. Do you know, and look back on the 25th, thinking I've done something that's done me so well in the past. Please join in. Please comment if you on the video, if you've been out today, if you've took part in Tuesday training. I'd love to know if you plan on joining us. Like I say, absolutely anybody, even if you're not of an activity persuasion, everybody can walk 5k. It's a tough ask, don't get me wrong, do you know, but I've always stuck by this rule of trying to get 5k, 30 minutes activity in, and this is a great way of doing it. So until tomorrow, guys, day 1, I'm giving you the opportunity to get involved in something that could be quite special. Please join in. Until then, have a great evening. Just doing it.